Today I want to teach you that readers don't karate chop words. They think about what would make sense to figure out tricky words. You can check the picture and think about the story, asking, what word would make sense here? Let me show you what this might look like. Before we read this page, I'm going to read a few other pages so that we know what happens in the story. Gussie and Gertie play together. They splash in the rain. They play hide and seek in the daisies. They dive in the pond. They watch in the night. So now we are on page 12, the part that I have on the board. They play in the haystacks. But this next part, I know that it says Gussie and Gertie because we've been reading about Gussie and Gertie all along. But now I want to figure out what might make sense. I recognize that word friends, so Gussie and Gertie are friends. From what I've read so far, Gussie and Gertie do everything together, and they seem to have a lot of fun together. That word starts with the letter B, best, and based on what we've read so far, it would make a lot of sense that Gussie and Gertie are best friends. Now it's your turn. I want you to think about what these pages might say. Now I covered up one of the pictures so that first we're going to take a quick look at the words, but I think the picture's kind of important here. So after we take a look at the words, then I'm going to show you the picture and see if it helps us to figure out what these words might be. Now take a look at the picture. Really pay attention to the details. Remember, that's one of the good habits that readers do. Do you notice how Gussie and Gertie are walking together, but not just walking together? They look like they're following each other. And they look like they're kind of walking in unison. Like everything that Gussie does, Gertie seems to be following. So now let's think about what those words might be. On the first page, it says, everywhere Gussie goes. What do you think it might read on the second page? Knowing what we know from the picture, Gertie goes too. Everywhere that Gussie goes, Gertie goes too. Readers, don't forget to keep using your good reading habits that readers use every day to figure out those tricky words in their books.